What's going on? CTM Sports had to hop on for just a few minutes. See the topic. We objectively exploring the different angles of 49er owners alleged arrest. They got the body cam. We're gonna watch that before we even get started. I don't want to I want to really kind of walk through the different angles of a situation that most people don't consider or they don't say it out loud, right? Like kind of like psychology, understanding the mindset of a person, not from a place of judgment, but a place of objectivity. Because you'd be surprised. A lot of people probably go down this road, but not everybody gets caught like he did. Um, this stuff been going on for years, probably since before I was born, and it's probably gonna keep happening unless people change the mindset. So we're gonna get into that, but first, let's watch the body cam footage before we get into the different angles. Let me know in the comments, man. Like, share, and subscribe. CTM TV on YouTube, Twitter.
But remember this, sooner or later, the thirst always wins.
Let's check it out real quick. Cop walking up to the car. TMZ got the footage. He in the Volkswagen. This is a billionaire in a Volkswagen.
Unbuckle slowly. Slowly. Do it. Step out of the car.
You can't believe it. You can't believe he got caught.
That's what you're doing?
Spread your feet for me.
He can't believe he got caught. He can't believe it.
What are you doing here?
Just driving.
You meeting anybody?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
So, billionaire, right? In a Volkswagen. It's funny. And he asked him, "Can I ask you what you doing?" He don't know that they probably saw him the whole time. It could have been a sting. Happened to be a sting that day. An angle. When you do these kind of things, you don't know what's going on within the whole picture. You just focus on the trees and not the forest. I'm willing to bet that he has done this, allegedly. He's done this multiple times, but this is just the time he got caught. Let me know what you think in the comments.
You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
And police caught him red-handed.
You got a trespass in charge, huh? When you was looking at them the bros, huh?
Let's keep watching.
Oh man.
He's surprised, he's shocked, which everybody is when they get caught doing something. Let's not sit here and pretend like everybody's innocent. It's easy to point the finger when you haven't got caught.
Careful.
Well, clearly,
hold on 1 second.
he know everything is probably running through his head right now. I'm a billionaire owner.
Know about?
If this hit the news, it's gonna be a storm.
This a rental car?
Yeah.
What are you doing in town? You from here?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I live in Georgia.
Okay. You're just driving around East Palestine?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta be in this one. Got it.
And I want y'all to understand too, this guy's a billionaire. He don't even got on, he ain't wearing no suit. He not wearing no clothes. Another angle. He's trying to be low key as he can. He's not in no Rolls Royce Phantom. He's in a Volkswagen SUV silver. He just he tried to ease his way in, ease his way out. But it didn't work this time.
This car. You want me to just take them to your car or no? Yeah. Okay. Going over here. And go on the passenger side. Yeah.
Yeah, when you get caught red-handed, I mean, in anything, not just this, but in anything, you feel like, man. Then when you're a billionaire, you know it's gonna hit the news. You know it's gonna look crazy. They're gonna run all over this in the news because owners don't really get caught up in scandals like
Awesome.
this
I
as
think
much.
that's it, right?
Should be.
So he got all 20s.
Sweet.
That one was easy.
Yeah, that was super easy despite doing a circle here.
You got more cash in his wallet, dude. You got
In the
Yeah, he
middle of
does.
nowhere, a billionaire. He lucky they didn't trick
He's a
him.
real estate guy. He's got all the money.
But the
Wow.
cops trick or treating him, man.
Crazy the people that do this. Like that, they
Wow.
could do whatever they want. Like they could do other things. They could go other ways. But it's wild.
So let's get off of this for a second. So he got caught. He got caught. Let's read some of the. Get through all these dang ads. These dang ads. Let's see. So, tons of cash, body cam footage shows 49ers owner Jed York's arrest. Shout out to Jack McKessie from USA Today. He wrote this article. Says the arrest of San Francisco 49ers owner Jed York was captured on video. The California Post posted police body camera footage of York's August 23rd arrest in an article published on Wednesday, August 26th. The video, a copy of which has been requested by USA Today Sports, depicts an officer asking the 49ers principal owner to get out of his car before placing him in handcuffs. York was arrested in East Palestine, Ohio, and initially charged with misdemeanor counts of engaging in prostitution and possessing criminal tools, whatever that means. A plea deal shifted the former charge to disorderly conduct. He lucky. A timestamp for the footage indicates the recording started about 9:58 a.m. on Sunday, August 23rd. It shows a police officer approaching the gray SUV before York opens the door from the driver's seat while holding his wallet. The officer unbuckles York's seatbelt, pulls him out the car, asks York to put his hands on the car and spreads his feet, and then pulls York in handcuffs. During the apparent detainment, York asked multiple times what the officer is doing. When the officer asked what is he doing, York claims he was just driving. He was just driving. Oh. He said, what you doing, man? What you doing? That's what he should have said. He's trying to get tossed up. York claims he was just driving and denies he was trying to meet anyone. A brief back and forth with the officer in which York says he is from the area was just driving around East Palestine. The officer leads York to the back of the police cruiser. They said he had so much cash in 20s, it was crazy, but okay. Now, from what people are saying, East Palestine, Ohio, would be the equivalent low rural area, trailer parks and stuff like that. What in the world I'm just being objective, like, when you have older women in your family be like, you somewhere you ain't got no business, you ain't got no business over there. He was somewhere he didn't have no business being, right? And you look at some of the details. It's all over the internet. Allegations saying that, he allegedly set up he was trying to get some Buc-ee's for $140. And he was trying to set up something that was not legal according to law enforcement, allegedly, right? Allegedly. Let's look at the different angles, right? The initial decision, right? You see an ad. Allegedly, he saw an ad on his phone, right? Boom.
You got a trespass in charge, huh? When you was looking at them the bras, huh?
You get the ad on your phone. Temptation. Do you swipe or do you keep going? Do you swipe or keep going? Now, if you're not tempted, you just swipe, keep going. But if you're thirsty,
But remember this. Sooner or later, the thirst always wins.
you won't be able to go. You'll be trying to go back to it. You know how some people they'll close it, but they won't swipe it, right? Get rid of it. Temptation is a monster. Having billions of dollars does not exempt you from being tempted, right? And unfortunately, he was tempted. Another angle. It's alleged that billionaires don't like to spend money. It's alleged that billionaires are cheap. He's doing all the stereotypical stuff that they say rich people do. They don't like to spend money. They like to try to be low key. And they're always trying to find a deal. No pun intended. Yeah, they always trying to find a deal.
It's always business.
It's all business.
Never personal.
So allegedly he set up a deal for $140 because you want to get taken around the world. However, I'm gonna say 98% of the time, another angle, right? 98% of the time, most people don't factor in that they're gonna get caught doing stuff like this. According to what I see, the people who do this, they feel like it's a harmless crime or it's not nothing dangerous, I guess, but you can get trick or treated doing this. Some people have gotten killed doing this because that's another angle, right? When you go to these places like East Palestine or the trenches, it's pretty much like a version of the trenches. Anything goes out there. They don't care if you're a billionaire. They don't care if you're a regular Joe, or some people call them tricks or whatever. Oh man! But when you go into those areas, it could go down. They don't care about who you are. They don't care about you being the owner. It's trick or treat, man. And when you were in those areas, a lot of times billionaires think they low key. Another angle. He thought it was low key. He was in the trenches with this rental car Volkswagen. And let me tell you, those cars stand out. A Volkswagen Atlas, what I think that's what there was, it will stand out in a rural area. I mean, it's almost like a bunch of red M&Ms and a green M&M is on top of the red. It will stand out. You're like, wow, how a green M&M get in there? That's the I'm saying. He thought he was being inconspicuous. He thought he was being low key. He had on basketball shorts and t-shirt. You know why he had that on. Another angle. He didn't even have on slacks. He didn't have on khakis. He had on t-shirt and shorts. A bunch of money.
You got a trespass in charge, huh?
So
When you was looking at them the bras, huh?
why was he in the Passat? I mean, not Passat, but why was he in the Atlas? Pocket full of 20s. T-shirt, basketball shorts on. Cruising slow in East Palestine. Connect all those dots. People say you should stereotype, but you got to be careful not to play into the stereotype. And I think that's what he did, allegedly. He played into the stereotype. In the place with this new car, rental car, when there's probably not a lot of cars like that in the area, and to a police officer, that stands out. Whether we agree with it or not, I'm not here to debate that. I'm just trying to give you an objective of understanding of the scenarios. So, people in general, there are a subset of people of the population who do this. He's not the only one. He just got caught. Remember, there was another NFL owner who went to a massage parlor and he got caught. Remember that? And he paid to make it go away. It stuck for a while. People was dumping on him. People was saying this and stuff, but he made it go away. But some people still will hold it. And I think they hold it because they hold owners to a different standard than players. So he's been the owner of since 2008. I think they said he's going through a divorce. And the question is another angle. The question is, why would he go all the way to East Palestine, Ohio? They say it's where he's from. Most of the time, when you look at the mindset objectively of dudes who do this, they're trying to be as discreet and low key as they possibly can because they don't want to get caught doing it. And I bet you this is not allegedly the only time he's probably been to that place. He just got caught. Some people, you watch documentaries or you be around, some people can do it. They'll do it for years, that kind of stuff, engage in that kind of activity and never get caught. And then some people that will do it 2 times and get caught the second time. And some people do it 5 times and get caught the 5th time. But there are a set of people. There is a gray area in this world of people that do that. They engage in that activity. But what makes it unique and tough, another angle, what makes it unique and tough is being an NFL owner, a billionaire in East Palestine, a trailer park, what they say, a trailer park, the lower part of East Palestine, Ohio, in the trenches pretty much. Talking about you just riding around. In T-shirt and basketball shorts. He probably was free going commando too. He probably was going commando too. Ready.
You got a trespassing charge, huh? When you was looking at them little bras, huh?
He was ready to go around the world, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. Many angles to this. Like you got the temptation, you got him being an owner, you got him some people say he being cheap when you're a billionaire. You got the trying to be low key, not getting caught. And then you deal with the aftermath. You have to go back to your job or to your organization, and you have to either have your lawyer do the talking or you're going to have to talk and say, before it hits the fan, I want y'all to know this. Not an easy conversation to have. Maybe when you're a billionaire, it is. But I want people to know this. This world is full of double standards. It's full of unfairness. That's just how the world is. And one person and one scenario not going to change it. And unfortunately, he's probably going to get a slap on the wrist. I mean, he got to go through get drug and social media. But let me tell you about. I'm not a billionaire, but most billionaires be like, okay, a couple months of social media, and then the next news cycle, it'll be over with. It'll be over with. Another couple days, it'll be something else to happen. Won't nobody be talking about this. I just want to tell you about the different scenarios. Like you get this on his phone, bing, ooh, ooh, okay. Instead of swiping, you know what? Let me go back. Let me go back.
But remember this. Sooner or later, the thirst always wins.
And he couldn't fight the temptation. It was too easy. Another angle I want to say before I get out of here, money does not change your mindset or your nature. You are who you are. And unless you have a spiritual foundation where you can battle yourself and your nature, you will fall into these traps in life. No matter how much money you have. Broke people do it, middle class people do it, rich people do it. Nobody's exempt. He's probably going to get a slap on the wrist. This is why, not for the sake of doing what you want to do and getting away with it, but this is why we have to learn how to own something. Now, if this was a player, probably would have been worse. That's the double standard. It could have been cut, could have been suspended, but when it's an owner, it's a little different. But I want to show you another angle too. Just because you own a team, that doesn't mean that you still not gonna be faced with some kind of ramifications. You own a team, but you're still in the NFL under the umbrella of the NFL. It's not like owning a business and you're the owner of the business. There's no oversight over you. I think NFL owners have oversight through the commissioner. However, he works for the owner, so I don't think he's gonna go crazy with it, but it'll be a little slap on the wrist, slap, chill out, be more discreet next time. But at the end of the day, like I say, he's not the only one. He just got caught. There are a subset of people, probably like 5% of the population, probably if you did a poll of people that do this kind of stuff, if not more. It just don't get talked about enough. And then we live in a world now that people 10 years ago, this stuff probably was happening way at a higher frequency. Now, everybody's trying to expose everybody. Everybody's chasing clout. Everybody's trying to extort people with their weaknesses and their flaws and try to paint you in the media as this monster and animal. And you have to be careful out there, even if you're a billionaire. You got to be careful. He got caught. Like I said, he's not the only one to do it. He just got caught. And I hope he learns from it because it's unfortunate, sets a bad precedence, and it feeds into the stereotype. The stuff that rich people do, try to do anyway and get away with it. But let me know some of the other angles that wasn't talked about. Let me know what you think in the comments. It's your boy Mike, CTM Sports, the angles of perspective. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will catch you on the next one.
You got a trust fans in charge, huh? When you was looking at them, the bras, huh?